play against a left-hander, normally you just go to lunch on that wide serve to the backhand side because they figure that's the high percentage play and they don't go down the line that middle. Not so McEnroe. He goes down the middle, if not as much close to as often as he does cross.
Cans 0. Trot 0.
That's the serve that a lot of players don't use enough, in my opinion, to the left-hander, because the lefty's always looking for that one down the tee or breaking out wide, and it's Becker's favourite serve to the deuce court here is the one that breaks out wide. That one right there. Now McEnroe now is, he's the one that asked that Cyclops be turned off.
I'm going with the guy with the best position.
Richard Ing says I'm going with the guy with the best position. As you look at that beautiful shoulder turn, that beautiful motion of Boris Becker, gets the pace from the knees, gets all the speed, and that one breaking his favourite serve out to the backhand.
40 love. Becker holds on. He has a 2-game-to-1 lead on serve. First set of this best of 3 live from Paris. More in a moment.
Cans 0.
Nice motion from McEnroe, and he gets a good deep second serve, lots of pace, and that brings up a high reply from Becker. He mishit that backhand volley, and McEnroe's played 2 perfect high backhand volleys to lead 30 love.
That's what we were talking about, that Becker treats every serve aggressively, whereas most players against McEnroe tend not to do that at all. They're just not able to. And that's why McEnroe has to do such a good job of moving the ball all over the service box. That's a tough.
The action today and the pictures that you're watching brought to you courtesy of our friends at FR3 or FR3 in France, and we thank them for that. Game point for McEnroe. They have some interesting ways of presenting tennis on television in France, as you can tell. Some rather delightful pictures. The score is 2 games, all in the first set. You get $8,500 just for qualifying for the singles alone, and $6,900 for the doubles. That's divided by 2, of course. A $300,000 first prize here. The winner of this match will make 150.
Speaking of
At
that
least
doubles,
150.
yeah, McEnroe and Woodford did win against Flack and Seguso. In fact, they're in the semis.
In fact, they've only lost once as a team in, I guess, 20 matches.
Becker also played doubles here this week with Eric Yalen, the man with whom he plays in Davis Cup quite often, but they lost first round to Aldrich and Visser. Boris, of course, will try to lead Germany to another Davis Cup win in December over Sweden. He was asked about that the other day, and he said, you know, in a way, he feels like his year's over. He's had such a great summer at Wimbledon and the semifinal Davis Cup win and then the Open. But he said, I know I have to think about the Masters, but Davis Cup is harder to get to than the Masters. So he considers that the last big thing for him to do in 1989.
Yeah, just out of position, McEnroe, wasn't much he could do about it. Presented a relatively easy gift to Boris Becker. As you watch this replay, I'll tell you that Tony Pickard, when I talked to him yesterday about Edberg and the fact that he was here, as you see Becker put this one away easily, he said, well, how come he's playing here? And he said he considers this to be, to some extent, preparation again for, as you said, the Davis Cup final in December. By the way, if you're making your list of things to do for the rest of the year, write that one down too, because we will be there.
And Edberg will be, boy, he'll have almost his whole country on his shoulder. And Mats Wilander it used to be that you could count on him to win his matches, but he hasn't played good tennis, good Davis Cup in a long time. Edberg will have to play singles and doubles in December. And Edberg is playing quite well, has still only won one tournament this year, the Japan Open. And that's kind of a surprising, disappointing year. At least for him.
Lost in the Seiko final, also in Tokyo.
Semi-final.
Semi-final, Krickstein.
That's interesting that he plays Krickstein again here in the semi-finals of the Paris Tours and is yet to beat Aaron Krickstein. Krickstein, they've played on 3 occasions and Krickstein's won all of them. 2 of them at the US Open, one in '83 and one in '86, both 5-setters.
Always tiebreakers in the final set, so that kind of gives you a hint that it's a mental thing.
It was a mental thing in Tokyo. He had it won everywhere but the winning post.
That's wide. Gee, that's unlucky from McEnroe. He's not sure about the call. It clearly was wide, but only because it hit the tape. If it hadn't, that's Mark Woodford, man, we're talking about. He's playing he's playing doubles with John McEnroe.
There's the volley, and McEnroe just deftly rolls this one across. It hits the tape, but Becker has it covered, and it was wide. McEnroe thought it may have been in, but right down the line. Had a shot there of Mark Woodford and John McEnroe's wife, Tatum.
And Sergio Palmieri, his agent. Becker holds on to serve. It is 3-2. Still no break of serves in this semi-final match live from Paris. We'll be back.